First opened in 2006. Beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dakota Hudson will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. High in the air out to center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Nimmo, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Carpenter in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
One out and a runner on second base. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first here at Busch Stadium, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Jason Vargas gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat. And he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. Vargas into the windup. First pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired to start the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And we have to focus on Matt Carpenter right here. This guy bounces around, can play a number of different positions, and has a good enough arm to play them all and play them all at a high level.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now a curveball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 3-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The next 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two. Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
In now, Jason Vargas, and he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
This is on the ground over to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Vargas, the former Royal, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
2-1 the count. Two balls and two strikes now. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario's got it. And there's one away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First offering on its way. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for two. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
So stepping in, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 8. Comes set, the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, McNeil makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Peter Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On, he pops it up. Carpenter in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I got to count 2-2.
1 out, nobody on. Now Cano swings and misses on a good two-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So a runner at first with 2 away, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Mets strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Colton Wong, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Colton.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 43.
Ready now, Dakota Hudson. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The first baseman, number 50.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Ball two now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul.
Digging in for his second at bat, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Hudson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Cards leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
None out, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike, Tom, at Rosario.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
The pitcher, number 44, Jason Vargas.
The pitcher, Jason Vargas, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The 2-2. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. So digging in now, Paul DeYoung comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Paul DeYoung.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second, there's Cano, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Ozuna stands at first with 1 out. Now it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Now a long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Number 25.
Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-0 home. He's a heater in there for a strike. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Vargas sets. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cano. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Peter Alonso. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So first and second with one man gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. From the stretch. Here's the strike with the breaking ball. A 1 pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Alonso on second. Cano at first. One gone. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Lifted down the line in left. and no one will track it down. Ready with another 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wong for one. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Out in front of it, strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
At the plate, Todd Frazier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead it 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Number 3.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he gets ahead 0-1. Grounded to first. Alonso takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Fastball well outside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. And the Cardinals are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 game.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Nimmo, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Vargas has his target. 0-2 pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Cards get a run courtesy of Matt Carpenter. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Mets 3 and the Cardinals 2. Tyler Webb takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
Ready once again, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Webb, 28 years old. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he misses there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two, here it is. That's popped up out towards short right field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
The pitcher, number
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Jason Vargas, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order go the Mets. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Stepping up now, Jose Martinez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
So here's Yadi Molina now with 2 gone and the base is empty. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 out, nobody on. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Dominic Leone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 55, Dominic Leone.
Into the box, Peter Alonso. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Number 20.
He's set and the pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Leone, a 27-year-old. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Two and one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball foul.
This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Next up for New York, Robinson Cano, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch, and the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. Oh. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Luis Avilan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Luis Avilan.
Striding into the box, Dexter Fowler. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's got a 3 for 5 line.
Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. And he pops it up. Rosario shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dominic Leo.
Jairo Munoz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 34, Jairo Munoz.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Giovanni.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for the Mets, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ramos.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Gallegos, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Stepping in, Todd Frazier. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Frazier on third with 2 out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1, but they still lead it 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 27, Jerry Familia. Now playing shortstop and batting 9.
Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Down and away, ball one. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. What a play that time by Robbie Cano.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The 1-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Lifetime against Familia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Runners on first with one down. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Familia is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. Chopper foul.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too much diff on the sinker, laid off for a ball. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 3-2. Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Luis Guillorme, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
In now, Peter Alonso. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
The New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Digging in once again, Yadier Molina is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1 the count to Molina. Behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-0 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. Digging in to try it again, Colton Wong. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. O'Neill leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses as well. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
set. Here's the 3-1. And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Frazier will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Matt Wieters will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
And he lays off there 1-0. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two 2-0 count. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 3-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
That's wide. 2-0.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Two balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he misses ball 4, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Also striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Conforto is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New York used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jason Vargas is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors, they led men on base. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.